Hi friends, Sherry Eldridge here, your friend along the journey of adoption. Today we're going to talk about chapters 19 and 20. So let's talk first about medical history. It really is hard to not have your medical history. I can tell you that from my own life. Every time we have to put, I don't know I was adopted on a medical form, that's really irritating for an adoptee. But not knowing the whole history. Let me just share a story with you that brought it home for me big time. I was getting blood drawn one morning, and I got a beginner phlebotomist. Isn't that what you call them, a phlebotomist? Anyway, she was just jerking that needle around in my veins, and I told her, I said, I don't feel very well. And she just didn't listen to me, and she kept jerking the needle around, and the last thing I knew, I was telling her that. The next thing I knew, I was in a hospital bed, and there was a doctor next to me, and they were telling me I had a grand mal seizure. Well, I've never had a grand mal seizure, and you know what the first thought was that came to my mind without any trying at all? It was, I wonder if seizures run in my family. And so it really is hard to not know what your medical history is. And so parents, I would encourage you to get, like if you're pre-adoptive parents, if you're adoptive parents, research, do whatever you can to get the medical information for your child, because that will take away a lot of fear when illnesses and things like this happen. Now, we also are afraid we'll be too much to handle. And we think we're so strong, I guess, a false sense of strength or something. I don't know. But anyway, I have a dear friend who is an adoptive father, and the way he handled this with his son, his teenage son, was to say, I'm much bigger than you are, buddy. Don't ever forget that. And so he would remind his son often that he had more power than him, and that his son could not overpower him. And so that is the way to handle our feelings of being too much to handle. We may feel hopeless, like nobody can really help us, but you can. Just remind us of that you're always bigger and always stronger. Thank you, parents.